This is a Geometry Dash level. It's widely known as one of the best levels ever released, and for good reason. This level is a masterpiece. But what if I told you that this level will receive almost 50 times more downloads? What went wrong here? Geometry Dash levels are disappearing, and this may be one of the game's biggest problems. Take a look at the most popular levels. What do they all have in common? Almost all of these levels are featured in either map packs or gauntlets. Meanwhile, most of the best levels aren't featured anywhere. Imagine spending countless hours creating a masterpiece, just for it to be forgotten within days or weeks. Unfortunately, this is extremely common with Geometry Dash levels. If you're lucky enough to get your level rated, it'll quickly be buried under other levels, so getting featured in a gauntlet is the only way for your level to stay relevant forever. But this raises a problem. Only a handful of levels will be featured in gauntlets. The rest of Geometry Dash's levels will come and go like they never even existed. Now, let's compare this to YouTube. You'll often see old videos blow up years or even decades after they were released. They don't disappear the same way Geometry Dash levels do. Why? Because YouTube has a recommendation system. If Geometry Dash implemented a recommended tab, we wouldn't have the problems we see in the game today. How exactly would a recommended tab work? Well, here's a few suggestions. 1. The difficulty of the level. If you usually play easy levels, you'll be recommended easy levels, rather than demons. 2. How trendy the level is. If a lot of players have been playing a certain level recently, it'll get recommended to more people. 3. Your level progress. If you've already played a level, it's more likely to be recommended to you than if you haven't. 4. Tags. Levels should be able to be tagged by things like design, gameplay, and more. If you play a lot of levels with a certain tag, you'll be recommended more levels with that same tag. I'm not a programmer, so I don't know how hard this would be to implement, or if it's even possible, but I hope it's at least worth considering. Anyway, you may or may not have noticed that the top 10 most popular Geometry Dash levels share one thing in common. They were all released over 7 years ago. It's almost as if there's no chance for levels nowadays to get the fame they deserve. But it's not entirely helpless. If you look at the most popular levels again, you'll see that one sticks out from the rest. Bloodbath! The other levels were featured in either a map pack, gauntlet, or Geometry Dash World. However, Bloodbath wasn't featured anywhere. It's popular for its influence on the community, and for that reason alone. But today, so many new levels are being created, and there's no room for the spotlight anymore. With a recommendation system like I suggested earlier, this wouldn't be a problem. Levels could go viral more easily, and underrated levels wouldn't go unnoticed. This would also allow well-known creators to reach a broader audience and help newer creators to build an audience more easily. Now, let's take a look at some levels to see how they could be optimized in a recommended tab. This is Rust, one of the coolest levels released during the 2.1 update. As you can see from the drop, this could be labeled as an effect level with timing-based gameplay, so if you play levels with these tags, Rust is more likely to be on your recommended page. This is Limbo, arguably one of the best memory levels ever. This level could be tagged as memory-based gameplay, so if you like not being able to see where you're going, you'll be more likely to get recommended this level. This is Congregation, the scariest level in all of Geometry Dash. Countless memes have been created from this level, so it could be labeled a meme level. Since the level is also really long, you could be recommended more lengthy levels like this if that's what you like playing. But wait, what about daily and weekly levels? They show off new and interesting levels to players, right? Sure they do. If your level manages to become daily, not only will you receive hundreds of thousands of downloads, but you'll also receive thousands of comments from daily chatters with no life. In fact, the 2.2 update introduced the safe, so that daily and weekly levels will be remembered forever. We need more features like this, so that levels won't be lost and forgotten again. So, do Geometry Dash levels have to disappear anymore? Only time will tell. That's it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Anyways, see you later.